JG was here, we'd have some music going. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it going, everybody? Let's
Morning,
see.
everyone.
Good
And
morning.
we have several other anglers that are having technical difficulties. So we were pleased standing by, but we'll have them joining us eventually here. And we hear this every week now. It seems 922 says, "Oh, I caught a 5-pounder before the show started today." So we'll see if he's got pictures of it this time. But there's Catfish Cowboys out there, 922 Crepe Barbecue. There's our good friend Jose. How's it going, Jose? Hope you're doing well today. Laura, the Explorer, is out there. Good morning, Laura. Great to see you. Lisa Elliott. There's John Rivercats Tackle. How's it going? Warren
Morning,
Farley says
John.
he's just going to watch this week. Let's see if we've got Ed now. That's right. Warren was fishing live with us last week. Great to have him up here fishing. There's Shirley T.
Rod looks weird because the mismatch rule.
Shirley was out on the boat with the Mean Gene squad all of Friday night into Saturday morning. Bob and Doreen is out there. Hello, hello. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
Is that better? Oh, so far so good.
Oh, yeah. I think you got it.
Oh, my earpiece must have died. But hey, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. It's good now. Uh-oh.
Yeah, much better.
He's running.
I can hear you now.
Oh, no. He had a bite already.
Nice.
Okay. That's right. Jose saying happy Memorial Day.
Clean.
It broke off, Bobby. Oh, my gosh.
Probably Gar or Muskie over it. Where you at, Bobby? You at Tapping or you in the river? I'm at Tapping. Probably Gar.
Let's see.
Man, he was screaming that clicker.
Wow.
And I was trying to get live so I could catch it.
Oh, man.
Bobby, want to see what I found this morning?
Awesome.
Found it floating. Now it's bait. It was freshly killed.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm on the camera mic because my earpieces won't hook up.
All right.
So if it gets loud, just mute me and I'll wait.
Yeah. All right. Now we could both unmute. There you go. That'll work. Burrito catfishing ladies out there. How's it going?
Hi, Lisa.
Good morning, my beautiful Lisa.
So I heard I don't have I spoken to y'all since the gathering? I don't think so, right?
No, we were traveling last Sunday and we missed. By the time we were getting the show on, Lisa had already turned it off. So
Yeah. I'm glad that I'm not the only one not letting her live that one down. Randy's out there. How's it going, Randy? Mrs. Yak is out there. That was a good one. Dave G. Good morning, Dave G.
Where's it at?
I said, Stan's not on. He goes, what?
Yeah. I have done that before. It used to happen a lot more than it does now, that's for sure.
Well, I know that you've had weekends where not enough participation and all that, so you wrap it up early. But I was like, there is no way he didn't have enough anglers.
And the funny part was, though, is that we were backstage still going, thinking we were live for like a half hour.
That's bad.
Thanks, Lisa.
Let's see. Okay. 3 Nights is out there. Good morning. Good morning.
Howdy, Don. Oh, wait.
I'll send the link in chats. IO.
Now, every time I drove past Don's campsite, he and his wife were out down there at the gathering, so it's natural instinct to yell out the truck window, OH.
IO. You feel compelled to finish it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're an honorary Buckeye now, so I expect you to.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And the occasional go Bucks.
Oh, okay. I'll throw that in a little bit later. I'll wait for the appropriate time.
Work up to it.
That's right. That's right. Okay. There we go, Ed. I put the link in chat for you. Danny Stone says, trying to get ready. My stupid pants shrunk and I can't button them. Yeah, I have that problem too occasionally, Danny. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Bobby, Lisa wants to know if you mind if she comes on panel.
I'm sorry. What was that? Had a big truck.
Lisa wanted to know if you would mind if she came up on panel.
Just block her from the buttons.
Oh, and 3 Nights was he was out there saying the same thing. He was saying, hey, Christian V, OH.
IO.
There you go.
We're
Go
going to get him
Bucks.
over here. Yep, we're going to get him over here fishing with us one. We're going to fish with him. Probably STANday would be a good time to fish with him for
That'd
sure.
be a fun day, absolutely. There's P&B Catfishing. How's it going, Paul? Good to see you. Jeff Beals out there. Danny said Danny said last week, yeah, we were actually unalive for about 40 minutes. Yeah, sitting back there, going on with the show. But they always say, what is that they say when you're doing a show or you're creating something, create it for an audience of one yourself. So I guess that's what we were doing.
How'd you miss chat not being on?
We were just, it was a really good, I don't even remember what was happening. And there were so many people going home from the gathering and stuff that chat really wasn't flying that much.
All right.
I know, it seems kind of funny, right?
Yeah.
Hey, there's CVA out there. How you doing, CVA? Good to see you. Howdy, Royal. There's Mean Gene. Always like watching them fish. Wow. Yeah, I was a little behind here. Lisa says, "Hey, hello, Chris, aka Wax Lips." Ugh. Ed and Nate's there, so we're all caught up with chat now. All right. And for those that haven't heard yet, there was we're doing a kind of a fundraiser raffle for Steve with the diagnosed with cancer, and he's posted that on his Facebook page and stuff. So we're doing the same raffle we normally do. You buy the tickets, and there's already a couple of some rods up there. There's a bunch of other stuff, but they'll be talking about that more Wednesday night. Talking about more of that on Wednesday night show. Let's see.
They will also be announcing the dates of next year's gathering on Wednesday night's show.
There you go. I knew there was something else.
Speaking of which, did you get that email I sent you, Stan?
Yes, I saw it this morning. I didn't get a chance to listen to it yet, but that could be a great idea.
Well, for you, the old softy, make sure you got some tissue handy.
All right.
Because truthfully, when I got done with it, I almost had tears in my eyes.
Well, I'm sure it'll be something to listen to. There's Indiana Chris out there eating a breakfast sandwich. Oh, there we go. There's 50 Cent out there. How's it going, my friend? Great to see you.
What's up,
I got
Stan?
Stan, can you hear me?
Hear you now, Ed.
There's Ed. Good morning, Ed.
What's up,
Why
Mr.
am I
Ed?
not getting a picture though?
Oh, can't see you though. I thought you were just fishing into. There
No.
you are.
Oh, there we go. I'll tell you, what a pain in the butt.
But
Some
we're worth
smartphone.
Yeah.
And no, it's
The-
not operator negligence. All right.
Well, great to see you, Ed.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. I know
Oh,
it was short notice.
Oh, no problem at all. Absolutely. You're always welcome.
We're missing one of the regulars. I feel lost. Where's he
Yeah.
at?
Oh, I'm sure he's trying to find the spot.
All right. Danny, you know I'm talking about you.
He said his pants don't fit.
Well,
Yeah,
you know
he
what?
said.
Put a rubber band around it, get to the water.
There you go.
You can
Yeah,
tell
he
you're
just
real
said.
skinny when you think a rubber band works for holding your pants up.
Let's see.
Have a good one.
Yeah, let me walk along, see if I get a couple to fight.
There you go.
We'll see what happens. It's a couple of those giants, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I see a lot of them out there by the where the bridge is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, all the time, big ones. The corner is huge.
Put it on.
Carp.
I
I
can't
don't
jump
need
in
to
here.
do that.
Let's see here. So, Chris and V, where'd y'all say y'all are fishing today?
Hoover.
Oh, Hoover. There you
Ooh,
go.
they're going after the monsters.
There
We're
you
fishing
go.
all day. We're fishing with you, RCT Sunday.
Oh.
Absolutely awesome. Uh-oh.
He's gonna go get the dogs after STANday, and we're just gonna make a day of it on the water all day.
Hold on. We just had a hold of bait.
Well, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Steve Douglas, Chris.
Huh?
What's that, brother?
I'm sorry. Indiana Chris was asking who has cancer. I'm sorry. We got some couple of Chris's now. So
There are so many of us.
You know whose name you're never going to hear again? Mine.
what the what? That's right. Yeah, there's not too many. And Is it pronounced the way that a lot of us say it?
It's Berlina.
Verlina. There you go. Family name? Is that
No, well, my grandfather's name was Berlin,
okay? All right.
and it's a female version type thing.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Well, my middle name is Roosevelt.
Nice.
So yeah, I had the Rosie nickname for a while, of course.
Uh,
But that that was back in the day of Rosie Greer, so I was okay with it.
My name has gotten shorter and shorter over the years because people just couldn't remember it until it just became a letter.
Yeah. My grandmother's name was Violet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a pretty good
So
one.
was my grandmother's.
Really?
Yeah. Of course, we all called her Vi.
Vi, yep.
A lot of V's in my family. Veronica, Violet, Berlina, Berlin.
Well, there you go. But you know what? It's just one letter, but that's a pretty cool. That's a pretty cool letter. Pretty cool nickname. V.
Yep, I don't mind it.
There you go. Randy, old gray hair Swain said maybe just a letter, but we love you, V. That's right.
Thank you, Randy. I love you.
Lisa saying we love you, my beautiful VVV.
Lisa, that's my beautiful. I love my Lisa.
Yes, y'all got to hang out a couple times this year already, right?
Yes, we have become very close with them.
And it's going to happen a couple more times.
There you go. Yeah, that's what's great about CatCon, the gathering. The extra. You get to see all the latest fishing equipment and stuff at CatCon, which is great. And of course, don't forget to go to the River Cats tackle booth. Just saying, but
Yeah. Oh, and when you're there, you can use Catch 10.
you can use what?
Catch 10.
There you go, catch 10. Or you can just use John's special code.
Yeah, try that.
Burrito said her nephew's name is Emerson, and she called him M.
Our granddaughter's Emmeline. We call her Em or Emmy most of the time.
Indiana Chris says, "Tell Bobby to quiet down."
Oh, he lost a fish. No, like a knife broke off.
Bobby, you by the church?
No, close, but not by the church. I'm down around the bend there. That first pull off down around the bend.
That's a high traffic area. Holy cow.
Oh, these guys, it's 55 mile an hour and they do about 80.
Okay, I can't really say anything about that, but I can say that's high traffic area.
Bobby, they do 80 or 40.
Yeah.
And I wonder why there's so many accidents.
Yeah.
There's our good friend Mike Chavez, Fishing and Cooking with Mike Chavez. If you haven't checked out his channel yet, highly recommend it.
He made wings this week. I haven't watched the video yet, but
Yeah, got it. I love the wing videos.
I've got it saved to watch.
That's right. And there is the PSA announcement out there. Do not watch a Fishing and Cooking with Mike Chavez video while you're hungry, because I have attempted to eat through my phone case to get to the food. Never worked, but you try.
You get on the date on?
Wings and pork butt.
Apparently, no, that's good for
Mm, mm, mm.
Remember that? What did you do?
There he is. There's Bobcat Outdoors. Good morning, Catfish family.
Good morning, Bob.
They had a heck of a night the other night.
So I guess we gotta congratulate him again.
I ain't doing it. Nope, I ain't doing it.
I'm just going to send them a card at the end of the year. Congratulations for all of the tournaments.
Yeah.
Well, we went down there and I left those fish right there for him. I
There you
made sure
go.
I didn't sore lip his fish while I was down there.
Well, that was nice of you. That was nice of you.
Nicer than I would have been. Oh, who am I
There's-
kidding? I probably got it 1 or 2 fish, and he'd still have 300 or 400.
I'm just clearly not doing enough stalking.
There's fishing with Kedras out there. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Bobcat says, "Love you, Chris and V."
Love you, Bob.
We didn't get to
Oh,
hang out with him nearly as much as we wanted to, but that's just genuinely a good dude right there.
Absolutely love him.
yeah,
He's got
absolutely.
an amazing soul. I love it.
Yeah, no, Indiana Chris, it was not a wing flavored case. Although that's a great idea.
Stan, if you're like me, there's always some barbecue sauce on your case somewhere.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I had this. Dang, I can't think of remember the name of it. But you know, and I like all different kinds, and this one is kind of like it's got some kick to it. It's got some spice to it. But then other times, you know, I want just a sweet sauce and
I've
love it.
been hooked on garlic parmesan for a minute.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. I've been on a teriyaki kick for a while now.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it came from because I love honey mustard and
Oh, yeah.
those kind of sauces, but I
Yeah.
don't know why.
There's Off the Hook Outdoors. Another great family channel there.
I went home and made steakums last night, and that was good. That was a good change up.
Bobcat says he was busy at the gathering.
Yes, he was.
I
didn't
did,
get to watch
however,
it.
get to hang out with my other stalking victim a lot, which is, of course, Jerry Parker.
I didn't get to watch none of that. I sat down in the recliner and I was gone. I'm curious, did Brandon keep his shoes on this time?
I don't know.
Bob's probably laughing his butt off right now. If you ain't seen that video, go watch it.
I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard that it is definitely worth watching.
What?
Bobcat Brandon.
Oh, I watched it.
I'll have to. It's on Bobcat's channel or Brandon's channel?
Bobcat.
Right, yeah, I
I
gotta
don't know
check.
who looked more panicked at the beginning. The way Bob sounded was absolute panic, and Brandon's face was a cross between horrified and panicked. Shoes flying everywhere. Them trying to get him to the back of the boat and in the back of the boat.
Oh my goodness.
Definitely
Let's see.
changed my mind on those auto deploys, though.
Right?
I'm gonna have to get one from.
We have those. The life jacket.
Yeah, I definitely gotta look into that.
We have several of them.
I definitely gotta look into it because I have life jackets or floating devices with me all the time, but it's hard to find a life jacket that actually I could wear. There's not very many, 6X size life jackets that aren't like,
Astronomically priced.
well,
Yeah,
and
you
that,
just have to wear a kayak.
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure that's a boat for me.
yeah,
Oh,
that's a tall kid there. Let's see.
You looked shocked when I watched it. It's on the. It got nominated.
Oh,
The
there you go.
Whisper. Or
Burrito catfishing
Netflix.
lady says, Bobby, you need to ask off for CatCon and the Gathering ASAP. That's right. That's right.
And Bobby, you got to ride with us anywhere we're going.
No.
Ah, ah,
ouch.
ah.
He knows I'm
All
kidding.
right, Bobby, you might have to ride in the bed of the truck, but we'll hide you.
I think V is afraid that Bobby's juju is going to rub off on the poles again. I'm just saying. I don't know.
I thought she liked Bobby until just now.
I do.
Yeah,
My dogs will love him.
Bobcat said, I'm sorry,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you go.
Bobcat said it worked, thank God. It brought Brandon's 250-pound carcass to the surface. Yeah, we I think we need more reminders of that. Just it's something that we deal with a lot out on the water. Every time you're out there, you take a risk. And even on the bank, be careful when you're on the bank. I've actually hurt myself more times fishing from the bank than I have on a boat. Simple things like a hole that you didn't see, you end up stepping in it.
Rock falling
Broken
on them.
glass. All those things from the bank. It can be dangerous out there fishing from the bank too. So funny story about funny story about fishing from the bank and getting hurt like that. My we took my granddaughters out fishing, Stan 3 and I. So we're going out there, and of course, bam, I went down on the way to the spot. So my granddaughter's there, and Stan 3 had gotten a little bit ahead. She's like, she goes up there and says, "Dad, Grandpa fell again." Then later on that same night, we're at the spot, we're fishing, and I went to get up, and I stepped on the corner of a rock, twisted my ankle, and I twisted my ankle, and I'm trying to keep it family friendly, and I said, "Mother humper." Dad, why would somebody want to hump your mother? So yes, so be careful on the bank. Laura the Explorer says I can definitely relate to getting hurt while bank fishing. Absolutely. Oh, let's see. 39 awesome people out there. We got some people over on Facebook. Thank you very much. So far we have Bobby with 2 missed fish.
Can we just take a second to admire these beautiful rods?
Of course we can.
I mean, like for real.
And if I'm not mistaken, it looks like the eyes looks like you got the top half of the rod twisted.
Oh yeah.
That's what all the cool kids are doing.
That's
Let
right.
me tell you, we used them at night finally, and we had the lights on them. That was trippy as heck.
because with the lights on, the blank doesn't glow like a lot of the rods, but the blanks do. And for them to be able to see each one was kind
Oh
of cool.
yeah.
Reflecting the light.
It's just like the eyes were floating, but they were spiraling. It was cool.
Yes, sure did, John. I don't have mine in my hands yet, but the package did get here. Bobcat
Wait
says,
on, man.
I blah, 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 blah. Catfish Cowboy and I had the power package sent together.
Yeah.
Little bit cheaper on shipping than
Absolutely.
for them. We don't, John doesn't charge shipping, but
Shipping's outrageous anymore.
yeah, it's crazy. It's like $7, almost $8 to ship a hat.
Where are you shipping it from?
Why? How much does it cost you, Ed?
More than that.
1960 something.
Woo! Wow. Yeah, it was like $8, and that was just United States Postal Service, nothing special.
Yeah, that's mine too. I'm wondering why they're overcharging me then.
Yeah, unless they put it that
Priority.
sounds like next day or guaranteed, right?
I didn't ask for next day.
I do flat rate shipping, and that's about 10, 11.
Catfish Cowboy says, are those RCT rods? Yes, they are.
They happen to be the RCT JNS Signature Series, beautiful freaking bad beat bug rods.
That's right.
Trying to
There's
keep that family friendly.
All right. Laura the Explorer says she's getting ready to go see if she can catch bait, if she can remember how to catch bait. She has the official okay to resume all activities. There you go. That's awesome.
Yay! Congratulations!
Very good. Bait fishing's half the fun. We had a blast. We caught all our bait yesterday and had an absolute blast.
Caught 35. Oh, actually, we caught more than that because we gave some away. We probably got about 50 bluegill yesterday.
Isn't that just, I have as much fun doing that.
Oh, yeah. And they were huge. All of them.
I've gotten into doing some it's funny, I haven't done a lot of catfishing this year, but I've got to go out with Dan a few times crappie fishing, and man, what a blast. We've been trying different techniques and stuff because he guides for crappie also. And man, from the jigs to we were trolling with jigs and crank the micro
they're
crankbaits. Oh my
all
gosh, look at there.
hand size, all of them. We were in them
Beautiful.
thick yesterday.
Wow.
And I'll do a little plug for this tool thing that I joked
Heck
around
yeah,
about.
this is the best thing ever.
I joked around about this thing. Well, I think she sent me a video of it, picture, something like little tongs for holding.
Oh yeah.
And I laughed about it, and then I ordered it just as a joke. No, I've fallen in love with these things. I don't get poked by the
They don't flop around. You just hold them, take the hook out, and boom.
easiest can be.
That's great.
They're really cheap on Amazon and Walmart.
They are cheap.
Huh.
You get two for like $7, two different sizes.
Can't beat that. That'd be great here for the white perch.
Yeah,
They,
absolutely.
you know what? I haven't been poked by a demon fish since.
Hey, there's Captain Morgan out there. That's a great idea. They got something similar to that for crab, for blue crab. You just boom. Those right there would probably work for keeper blue crab.
Probably, yeah.
Captain Morgan saying, "Hey, mateys." That's right. Captain Morgan fished in a tournament this weekend. Mike Fishing Cook and Mike Chavez is slapping. He's saying they charge more in Pennsylvania than in Virginia. Laura wants to know if they have one of those for catfish, Chris. That would probably work for the smaller catfish too.
It would work with the smaller ones for sure.
Those are the worst. Those are the worst ones. Those little hypodermic needles. Oh my gosh.
Yes, yes, they are. Those little dorsal or little pectoral fins, man. And you know, last night, typically when we go up to, or 2 nights ago, whatever it was, when we go to the bay, I usually get poked at least once or twice by those little pectoral fin. I didn't the other night. I must be getting better at this.
And I was glad to see on I think it was Mean Gene. If you ever do a tournament where you got to weigh the fish, especially you get those ones and it's like, is it a pound or not? Don't even mess around with it. Get a Walmart bag, throw it in the Walmart bag, and weigh those little guys. So much easier than trying to get them on the scale and everything else. Better for the fish and easier on you. Skull Rush is out there. What's up, my friend? Great to see you. Saying good morning, everyone. And so, Ed, where are you coming to us from today?
Actually, the little honey hole that I like, I couldn't fish it because the creeks and the rivers are all blown out right now.
Yeah.
So I'm up at Green Lane Reservoir.
Oh. And I'm assuming we see the carp rigs out there.
Yeah. I got the rods down close to the waters because the wind's blowing pretty good. That's why I kind of had this angle down so you could see the rods.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's a really good setup. And that's something you see a lot of carp fishermen do. That where they got the rods down there like that.
I also have bio alarms for this setup, but on windy days it's no good. It just keeps pulling the yeah, and false alarms all day long.
Yeah.
But I have bait runner reels, so when I start seeing them spin, I know I got a fish on.
Yeah, that's what when we go carp fishing, that's what we like to use.
The only thing up in this reservoir, there's a lot of turtles, and they'll pick the pack bait off of it.
And Catfish Cowboy says, "Why do carp anglers lay the rods down?"
My rods aren't even moving right now, and it's real windy. If I had them standing up, they'd be blowing all over the place.
Yeah, and Catfish Cowboy with carp fishing. That's why you see a lot of the carp fishing do it. Like Ed said, he's using the pack bait. So the point of that pack bait is for it to disintegrate. It starts breaking up, and then the little pieces of corn and stuff, and that breaking up is what draws the carp in. Well, if it was like Ed said, if he had them standing up, that wind would be dragging your bait away from that where you just chummed them in. So the wind would pull your bait out away from that. So that's why that's one of the reasons why they lay the rods down, is so that their bait stays in that same area.
Sounds like you've done this a time or two, Stan.
Well, just like you, Ed, we used to do it just with worm and stuff, but then I'm really interested in, the whole fishing pod. And when you just research it, you watch it, you start trying to learn about it. And, that was what was great. You coming on and doing carp fishing where you really haven't done it before. And it was great seeing all the carp that you caught.
Yeah.
From week one on, that was just fun watching how it just got better. And what a great fight, right?
Oh man, you can't beat it. I'm telling you. They just keep running.
Jerry Hager, 419, fishing and powder coating, said his wife Janice caught some nice carp yesterday. That's awesome. Yep, I even got some. I plan on doing some more carp fishing this year. In the order that I got from River Cats Tackle, I got some smaller hooks. I think I got the Hawaiian Carp Slayer hooks, the size 4s.
That's the size that I use all the time, the 4s. I like them.
Yeah. I think it's it's small enough that you'll still get the smaller fish, but it's a good size hook that it can keep the bigger fish too. So
Yep.
let's see. But look at some beautiful looking conditions out there. There's Christian V's background there on Hoover.
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's
It,
probably 50, 55, 56 degrees. Let's see. If
We
I
got
was
the
on,
same
if I was in
temperature,
your
but I
chat,
got a
I
lot
could
of
just.
wind.
It's 58, 58, sunny. Really nice.
I'm just surprised about the wind. It's been so long.
The wind has been tough.
I've just assumed Ohio was forever windy now.
it was
The last couple years, the winds have
yeah.
been different.
Oh, we have become a windy state somehow.
Here in Virginia too. It's I noticed there was very few days, and I'm not talking about the gentle little. You want that gentle little breeze. You don't. The last thing you want is dead air when you're fishing, but that you want that gentle little breeze, just enough to keep everything alive and moving. But man, it's just been same thing here. You go out to go fishing, and you're dealing with 20-mile-per-hour gusts on the river,
Constantly.
and of course, it's
Our
always
average
blowing.
wind speed is 10 miles an hour every day, all day long anymore.
Yeah, crazy. Randy old gray hair Swain saying, "What did Janice end up for her PB yesterday?" Oh, love hearing when people catch their PBs. A lot of people get confused. PB does not necessarily mean it's going to be a giant fish. It's just the biggest fish that you've happened to caught, so that makes it a giant.
Or it could be a new species.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go.
That's a
Yep.
PB. Yep.
And let's face it, I know most everybody up here has fished in different places, and uh, wow, 17 pounds, 1 ounce carp. Jerry
Nice.
Hager's wife,
Right.
Nice.
Janice. That's all right. I could be wrong on that. That is a big fish.
Yeah, that's big. That's a good one.
Bobcat says, I hate the wind too, but I'll tell you, since I bought a deep V boat, the wind is much easier to handle.
Oh yeah, it's much, much better. And his boat similar in size to ours as far as being a deep V and all that. It's a game changer. I can't imagine being out in a flat bottom or even a pontoon.
That's the only thing that allows us to still be able to go out with all this friggin' wind. Oh, look at that thing.
And but the wind isn't just bad on the boat. Like it's just a lot I think for the person to deal with too, because it's especially if you're trying to do this YouTube live, whatever thing, you get the wind and you're worried about the wind noise. You feel the wind just I don't know, it's just something about dealing with it. It just wears me out a lot quicker when it's a windy day.
It's soul crushing.
That's like on Sandusky Bay Friday night. We were 15 to 18 mile an hour, 25 mile an hour gusts. It was
Trying to catch those fish. Yep.
so the boat's rocking all night. Luckily, there wasn't boat traffic.
That's because nobody else was dumb enough to be out there.
Well, that's right. Congratulations, Janice. That's a great carp. Bobcat said he'd get his butt kicked in the G3 even on a mildly windy day. There's Pontoon Jody.
Oof.
Jerry Jerry Hager says it's always windy in Nebraska. Y'all never make it up here.
It's always windy here. We're having this is a freak day.
Let's see, Uncle Jeep say currently waiting on the endless minutes on the world's slowest coffee maker.
Get you a Ninja. They're quick.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of the Ninja stuff. I used to have a what's that? The individual one, not for coffee, but for the Ninja Bullet. That was pretty good. I like Ninja.
Oh, my kitchen is an advertisement for Ninja appliances and kitchen gadgets. I am obsessed with them. I buy them in intervals because it costs me a kidney every time, but
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I freaking love them. I love Ninja.
See, maybe that's what Jody needs. There you go, Jody. She needs some more Ninja stuff that'll improve the cooking.
Oh, they have a new machine out called the Swirl, and it makes soft serve ice creams. It makes soft serve ice creams with the fruits and everything, does it for you.
Oh my goodness.
And I sent it to Chris the other day. I said, this has to go in my kitchen. Oh, I go, there's a backpack cooler and it's got a dry compartment, but still keeps it freezing. And they have a cooler the same way. They have a
Yeah,
backpack
yeah.
and cooler. And then, you have your top half for your, the stuff that can be in ice or whatever. So I sent it to him and he sent me a message back and goes, it's $300 for a backpack. I said, I know.
Welcome to my world.
And the cooler was $5. And I was like, I know.
There you go, but it's $200 cheaper than the cooler.
Right? Not to mention it's Ninja. So he knows, and he knows the Ninja appliances and everything. They
Yeah.
are there's nothing like them. I
There you-
hate to admit that because I hate spending that kind of money, but it is what it is.
There you go. Maybe we see a potential new sponsor.
Right?
Oh yeah, I'll go full Ninja garb if it saves me money.
You never
I'll
know.
fight
You never know.
I've got the Ninja Barista Cafe machine too that came out.
That's right. You can start doing some video reviews on Amazon for them. You get you get free product.
I should. It's a great, great, great company, but man, are they pricey.
You know what? I'm all for saving money, but if something works and you enjoy it, it's worth pay and it lasts, it's worth paying for it.
I will tell you, I know a lot of people these days do not cook. I am not one of them. I literally cook home cooked meals every single day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still the from scratch. So, I mean, my kitchen stuff is important to me. I also make
Absolutely.
cakes and desserts, and I pretty much cook across the board.
Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of people don't cook. I mean, that used to be a lot of people like that. That's how, everybody saved money and that was what they did.
Well, I don't think I'm saving money because groceries are ridiculously expensive.
Oh, forget it.
It's almost cheaper to go out to eat.
I
Yeah.
think it is. I just cook because it's healthier.
Mike Chavez, Fish and Cook with Mike Chavez says, I cooks a little.
Mike, I will cook on a grill every single day if the weather lets me, man.
Well, the great thing about that I like about Mike's videos is I worked in restaurants, so I know, uh, and I was raised that you learned how to do that stuff. But uh, you could really not know much about cooking at all, and watch Mike's videos, and you could start to make some of those same things. He doesn't.
That's me. You just described me.
No, you know what happens? I get 50 videos a day of recipes he's seen. Like, ooh. I'm like, oh my gosh, stop sending me recipes.
Yeah.
My wife has banned me from watching Mike's channel.
Oh, I always know when he watches them.
Oh, the problem is a lot of what Mike makes is, I wouldn't say hot spicy, but spicier foods, and she can't eat it, so I'm not allowed to watch it and make it.
I like making fancy desserts. I don't know why. I just do.
I like eating them.
There you go. There you go. Well,
I can tell.
Chris, you've met me. You know I'm not a stranger to desserts.
You're a dessert guy too.
I love making I love making fancy desserts. I do. It's fun.
Catfish Cowboy says, I just taught Nikki how to use the smoker. She made smoked crispy wings. It was amazing. There you go.
Nice. Smokers are awesome.
So you make some how about Italian desserts like some tiramisu and
Everything. I make everything. I make all my frostings. Everything is from scratch. I'm a very
absolutely.
from scratch baker. But I'm an
Lauren.
artist, so I like to make fancy ones because I get to make them pretty.
Yeah, there you go. 47 awesome people out there watching. Thank you, everybody. We're having some great food conversations right now.
Better than dad jokes.
Oh, I got a few of those if you want. I've got some on the go, ready to go here, but there is the link out there if anybody wants to come up and talk about anything. Jerry Hager said, we really enjoy the authentic Mexican van for our date. So there you go. But otherwise, most of our meals are cooked at home, like carrying our camp stove, cooking on the tailgate. Absolutely. Oh, I saw that.
You got it. Fish on.
That was a great hit.
I think it's a little one though.
Warren Farley said, I like to eat out, but enjoy cooking. Fixed pork chops this morning already. Cube steaks yesterday. Oh man, cube steaks. I love that. Got to cook some taters now. Food ready for next week. There you go. I have the microwave down. The stove is still a challenge. Mike Chavez says, I'm not much of a dessert maker. You were talking about Danny before, V. Danny said, good thing I ate before heading to the river. You guys would really be getting on my nerves.
Danny, that's why your pants don't fit.
Lisa said, I'm not allowed to come on panel. STANday will end early again. You're welcome to come on
Get your
panel.
butt up there.
Just a little fella.
That's right. That's right.
Just a little fella. But hey, that's her first one of the day. So Stan, did you ever see pictures of fish Bobby claimed to have caught before we went live?
No, I did not yet today.
Oh.
Oh,
I usually do. Like, I usually sometimes get the picture, you know.
well, it's on my other camera, and I ain't got my computer to transfer it over to my phone.
And his dog ate it. His dog ate it. I know that's
There you
coming.
go. The dog ate it.
The dog ate my fish pictures.
Oh, it's a fishing show.
I see y'all had some, what are they called? The alpha boards, right?
No, B-cats.
B-cat boards. There you go.
Yeah. That's what I've been running for years, and we actually lost one the other night. It sat on the gunnel and in the waves and all that. By the time we realized it was gone, we'd already moved quite a ways. So,
And, you know, the wind being so high.
There's Sampy out there.
4.89 minus
4
0.28 for the grips.
All right.
This looks like the same fish we caught first thing this morning.
See, now Chris is tying them to the bottom of the boat so he can say he caught it.
So I'm doing that so I can help her out. I caught it first.
There's Possum.
Bobby, you're not allowed back in my boat since you're telling all my secrets.
Possum Outdoors is out there. Said, Stan, tell Bobby, let's go. Your castaway crew. I caught 2 5-pound flatties, 15 and 22-pound blues this morning. Let's go, brother. Good morning.
What's up, buddy? Hey, speaking of those guys, I got the merch on, so
Oh, let's see here. There you go.
It's supposed to be a fish off between the RC2. Never mind.
something keeps bumping
To
this
be
rod and then
determined
letting
later.
go. I got both merches on them, Castaway Crew and RCT, baby.
Oh, there you go. Lisa's working on a video right now. Did I see? Thank you, Buck. I appreciate that.
Little fish hit it pretty good.
Yeah,
John Euler said, what's up, by the way, John? John Euler said, no skunk here either, Bobby boy.
I'm getting biting. If I can keep them from biting the line, or cutting the line, and just tagging on
Well,
the bait, I'd be all right. Oh, shit.
John Euler said, driving and listening, just left the river. There you go.
What's up, John? The other John.
All right.
All right, awesome. And howdy. I've tried to do the possum, but I can't do it well. Howdy, y'all. And many shout out, but much love, y'all. No, couldn't do it. I tried. You can check out Castaway Crew Saturdays, Possum Outdoors, It's usually on Possum's channel, right? Sometimes John's channel.
They alternate.
Alternate back and forth. All right.
Yeah.
But there you go. It's on the Saturday afternoons, evening, whenever. I don't think there is a set time, right? It's just there you go, Danny. No set time. All right, cool. Ooh. Boy, you can tell it's a not windy day. Nobody is muted. And when I wasn't talking, it was so quiet.
That's because I got the crawler on my phone.
That's true. That's true. You're doing a great job of controlling the wind noise there, Ed. There you go, Chris. Yep.
Absolutely.
If you're using the phone and you're outside, man, what a huge difference.
I learned that from the mayor himself.
and there's another thing. When it works, hey, it's good to get something cheap when it works sometimes.
That's the crawler you handed me, Stan.
It was, wow.
Still got it.
Oh, Uncle Jeep says now I need a donut, maybe coffee cake.
Oh man.
I just made coffee cake last week for the grands. Oh man.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I've been practicing some Chinese cooking lately, or more American Chinese cooking. But I think I nailed General So's. I think I got that down perfect.
That is my favorite. That is my
Oh yeah.
favorite. So Stan, I'll be over.
All right, next year CatCon gathering. If not before then, definitely I'll have to make it one night.
I can see it now. Chinese cook-off.
Yeah. General Soul cook-off. Oh my goodness.
That's a tricky recipe because of the cornstarch.
Well, that's I am a that's one of the things I do the best is like gravy, sausage, any of the gravies, white, brown. I'm very, very good at that. Everything from a roux. You got to make the roux. Mac and cheese. That's the first thing I put in mac and cheese is a little is some cornstarch and some bacon fat.
Nice. Cornstarch is, if you get too much, you'll end up with lumpy. If you
And
get too
pasty and
little,
yep.
yep, it's a tricky one. But once you master it, you can do all kinds of crap.
Can hold on one second, Possum. But yeah, that's that kind of cooking. That's important in a lot of Southern cookings, but especially in Louisiana, because pretty much everything there starts with a roux and a gravy.
Hey, I
There you go.
lied. I do have my computer.
Oh, your fish. That's gonna be awkward. Huh?
Make it work.
And the other thing is ginger. I'm a little I like ginger.
I was just curious on what that thing was.
That's type 8
That's cool.
for carp.
All right. Yeah. Look at that.
Dan,
You too.
you know what I'm most proud of in my kitchen?
What's that?
My spices collection.
Oh, wow,
Oh,
yes.
I have probably, I don't know, I have several hundred different spices.
That is awesome. Uncle Jeep said General Tso's chicken, the tapeworm killer. It can be, especially if you dice up some of those Thai chilies. They can get you. John Euler wants to know, Bobby, are you going to be photoshopping again? There's River Rat 3030. What's up?
Ernest!
I knew Uncle Jeep. I knew somebody would say it out there. I was thinking it was going to be Uncle Jeep. Uncle Jeep said, "I like ginger too, but she prefers the island life. I can't afford that." Yeah, and I think that's why why I've been becoming a fan of teriyaki lately.
Teriyaki is yummy.
You know, to me, it's just another one of those. What do you say? Like the umami flavor. There's just like oyster. Anybody you like oyster sauce?
Oh,
Yeah, it was funny. The first time I went down to LG Bass's house, and it's all mine. Michelle there. I actually spent more time to her talking about cooking and the kitchen stuff than we did about fishing. She was
oh,
showing me the kitchen aids, and that's what my wife likes is KitchenAid.
I have the KitchenAid mixer.
Yeah, the mixer, and then the pasta attachment, and
Yep,
I
I have all that.
I use the of course the meat grinding and sausage making attachment.
I have the noodles and
Yeah.
I forget. Ninja doesn't make a kitchen mixer.
Thank God.
Yeah, that'd be about another $500, right?
Oh,
If
you know
money,
what?
probably more than that.
Yeah, those are like I looked at their grill they have, their Grill Elite L that they came out with this year, and it was over $1,000. I was like,
She told me I'm not allowed to not allowed to buy any more grills because we have
we have five. We have five grills.
half a
Yeah.
dozen sounds like a better number,
Oh
right?
my god.
That's right.
Ben just got a 35.
Where's he at?
It's up in the river. I think. Well, last I knew it was.
Thank you, Shirley. I always love watching Shirley fishing.
It's very cynical.
And it was fun. It was fun listening to Shirley and Chad talking the other night. They had a great conversation going. It's easy to get down a rabbit hole. I think they were talking about conspiracy theories and stuff, and
He's gonna leave us hanging. We're gonna talk about conspiracy theories.
oh no, I'm saying they were doing that the other night. I'm sorry, I started reading.
I'm just messing with you.
There you go. Was there a reason that I left you hanging, though? Just saying.
Yes, because you got sidetracked. You
Yeah.
ADHD squirrel.
Squirrel, shiny thing. Ooh, fishing poles. I do. It's like my brain goes quicker than my body does now, so I do that a lot. It got wild around 4 or 5. We were getting crazy. Pasta said, "Sir, I got about 30 minutes in me, and then I'm taking a nap."
Yeah, that midnight to 6 a.m. That's tough as you get older. That is.
Yes, it is.
We came home and slept. We got home about 9. And then after we got situated and everything, laid down about 10:30, 11, got back up around 1 and went back out fishing to Hoover. Went to bed last night at about 11 and then got up at 4:30. I'm like, oh my gosh, this weekend's going to put me in my grave. So I've almost had 7 hours in 3 days, although I didn't sleep all that time.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
Any luck?
been getting more sleep lately. Past the first couple years. Oh, wait, can't.
Did I hear fish?
Oh, wake up. There's only one fish caught so far. Really?
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Bobby, you've got to email. Where'd it go? You got to email
The second one should be coming shortly.
Lisa
Hopefully.
the song that you sent her. It won't let her email it to herself.
Okay, we'll do.
A solution. They have these on brackets.
I know, Nightbot. It does seem like I'm afraid to fish.
Oh, is that what it does? Yes. And you can just put it on the stone and the fish. Well, you don't want it out all the time anyway. And then
But it's funny you brought up the ADHD and I started talking about it and then I forgot again. But I don't know if it's that or just getting old, but yes, that does seem to be really happening to me more and more. Uncle Jeep said conspiracy theories like Bigfoot and aliens teaming up to destroy the U.S. egg production capability. I also hear Elvis was leading that campaign too. No, Elvis is
he doesn't have it.
Elvis is retired in Costa Rica. Everybody knows that.
Absolutely. Eating peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
That's right. They are pretty dang good.
They are good. They are. I'll give him that.
I thought he was in Michigan.
No, that's his cousin Elvin.
Oh, I did see a thing about a fella who is like a preacher or something, and people think that he really is Elvis.
You never know.
DNA does.
Stan, you just said that like you know where he's at. Stan, are you out of
That's right. Maybe I'm just a government plant. Who knows? Who knows?
I'm Batman.
Ain't nothing
You've
but a
never
hound
seen
dog,
us
brother.
together. You can't prove otherwise.
That's there you go. There you go. Possum Outdoors is asking, is Miss Linda with Ed? But anyway, tell him howdy for me too, please, Stan.
No, she's at church.
Possum Outdoors, make sure you tell Miss Linda that he said hello. Yeah, you never know what conversations will get going.
That's a good takedown. Chris just missed this friggin' fish.
And Bobby pat on the back from Possum. Not once, but twice. Oh, disinfecting the Yankee crap off.
That sounds like Lisa.
She said, she's talking to John Euler, and she said, yeah, and I had to disinfect that Yankee crap off too.
All right. Okay, so here's what happened. Bobby sent me a message to give his sister a hug down there. And so I did. I stood up. She stood up and I hugged her. And I said, that's from Bobby. Oh, she lit up like a Christmas tree. She was happy as can be. Don't let her fool y'all.
Oh, Bobby gone. Look at there. We started talking about it and he had to leave.
I don't know. What the heck? Look, you embarrassed Bobby.
I'm probably blushing.
That's what we're all waiting on, Possum. That's what we're all waiting on. Hey, Crappy Day Darren's out there. Welcome in. Possum said, I need to see Bobby catch another fish sometime.
We
He's
made
just
sure he
laughing.
caught enough fish when we went to the bay. We made sure he got enough fish that no one can give him a hard time for a year. Now, if I got to take him again next year, I might have to charge him. But
He caught a bunch. I was so proud of him.
That's right. That's right.
and he broke a rod and still caught
90 fish on it.
80% of the fish on that one rod.
That's
They
right.
didn't even move it to keep it from getting hit, thinking, all right, we'll put a different one in that spot. No, wherever they moved it, that rod got hit.
It's crazy, right?
Oh, yeah.
That was a good time. That was a blast.
Lisa said, Chris said, get up. And I told him, I don't trust you.
But she did. Oh, she was just beaming when she found out it was a hug from Bobby.
Possum Outdoors says, but the bay is just a pond with fish biting. Just saying. What the what?
Yeah, but they're good ones. I'll take it.
We only really found one good one Friday night. But
Yeah.
Oh, right at 15.
okay. Yeah. A good one and a decent one. Most of them were small.
You just call a 15-pound channel decent.
Well,
Yeah.
we're up there. Yeah.
Well, it's relative.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, it really is. And hey, I would be up there if I was to come up there catching channel cats like that all night. I don't care if we caught a crap load of 5-pounders. That would be a great night of fishing.
Oh, it's a great break.
And the fact that you got that chance to get that 20 plus, you never know.
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Jeep says more conspiracy stuff. Bobby is actually CIA and fishes in front of green screens all the time. He purposely shows the lack of fish caught because Lisa's head of the Canadian Nightcrawler Association. Oh gosh. Oh, that's too funny.
Over there.
John Euler said you'll be worn out for sure. PB is 24.
Would it be rude if I let lines up?
Put them out further. It's going to be just past there. It gets about, if you let it up another 20 feet, you're going to be on your
Backtrack Hooligans is out there. Welcome in. I got you, Possum. I can read spell check.
Yeah, we were hoping to get Bobby as PB channel cat while we were up there. Typically, everyone who goes up that's never been there before, we get them their PB channel cat. But
So he had a 16 is this PB, I believe.
yeah, the biggest fish we caught that day was 19, and that was me. I wasn't giving that fish to him.
You saw whose side of the boat he caught that on, though, right?
Yeah.
That was our side of the boat because we were
No,
teamed up
that is my
together.
side of the boat, and I let you fish over there for one day. One day.
And I showed you how to do it.
Oh, do we need to pull up fishing records? Maybe we can. We can do this.
Her PBs are bigger than mine, except for the channel cat. Her flathead and blue are both bigger than mine.
Oh,
But that's because I'm a great captain.
oh, stop it.
Yeah, well. Now that's how I try to take the credit for all of like single-handedly winning this trophy right here for the inaugural live fishing tournament league. Because I taught Stan 3 how to fish. So therefore, if I wasn't such a good teacher, he wouldn't have, got as good at fishing as he is. But I still
Well,
get to
that's
take credit.
valid. That's valid. That's
I-
valid.
Thank you. Hey, there's our good friend Tyler goes fishing. Fishes the James River here. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Backtrack Hooligan says he reads Taiwanese fluently. There you go. Yeah, you have to with I think whoever invented spell check, I think they should be burned in hell. See what I did there? I misspelled. Added the O. Oh man.
I have spell check turned off. I figure if it got, it drives me insane. It'll put words that I'm like, why would I say that? Why would I type that?
Yeah, oh, that does it to me a lot too. Let's see.
But then correct your sentences.
Yeah, I can understand if you totally misspelled the word or whatnot, but when you spell the word that you want to use correctly, and then it changes it on you, like, what the heck? You think I shouldn't use that word right there? What are you trying to say?
Like,
Like,
you're reading the sentence and adding all the proper crap. Why in the hell can't you tell that you just did not make sense?
Let's see. Warren Farley said I should be at Sandusky this weekend. Just can't make myself drive 4 hours to get there, not knowing where I'm going. Always an excuse.
Who is it?
Warren, get a hold.
Warren Farley.
Oh,
Get a hold. If you're going up bank or boat, whatever, get a hold of me. I'll help you out any way I can. Heck, if we're in the area, I'll get you out.
Backtrack Hooligan saying, Chris, don't make V pull the logbook out.
that's right. Facts.
Yeah.
The best part is there's video proof pretty much of all of it.
Wouldn't be my first time destroying a hard drive.
Can you imagine, even 15 years ago, 20 years ago. You ever imagine that's going to be just a comment that you make? Not my first time. Just who the heck even knew what a hard drive was? Let's see. Danny Stone saying pouring rain. It should pass quickly though. I
Better
know
get
what's
up here,
happening.
Danny. It's a little lopsided without you there, bud.
I know what happened. Danny's just trying to. He's just trying to see what the score is going to be here. He wants to come in and do the snipe at the end.
We're fishing with Danny today too.
If he'll
Absolutely.
have it.
Oh, if he'll have us, yeah.
I'm sure he will. It is, after all, it is hashtag RCT Sunday.
Woo woo.
There you go. Absolutely. Feel free to drop links out there. Thank you, Randy and John Possum. Go ahead.
And if we're still fishing by the time Lance shows come on, we're gonna come up at an OAM.
There you go. There you go. All right, John. Have a good day. Danny Stone says, I already sent the link to catch fish with us. There you go.
Thank you, Danny.
There you go. 48 awesome people out there watching. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. We are a little over an hour and a half in. We got just under an hour and a half left. So far, we've got catch fish with us. Chris and V are in the lead, 4.7.
That's embarrassing.
Boo.
That is embarrassing.
All right, come on, fish. I'm going to give the fish 2.2 minutes. And if they don't bite within 2.2 minutes, guess what time it is?
No. No.
Time for some silly dad jokes.
That's why I said no. I knew what you were saying.
I mean, there could be, I might pop a joke out like this. Why did the balloons run away from the concert?
I feel like I didn't get my 2.2 minutes.
All right. We'll have to wait on that one. Another minute and a half. Danny Stone said, I just loaded up with some fresh shad, 10-mile trip, and I'll be there.
Hey, Stan, you can give me the 0.22 for the cuteness award.
There you go. All right, I'll do it.
If I don't mind saying so myself.
You know what? I'm just gonna say let him have it because that was awesome.
That's right. If you got enough confidence to ask for it, you deserve to get it.
Darn Skippy.
Jerry
Bobby,
Hager saying,
Bobby does not get his 0.22 for his coffee cup because it's still in my truck.
oh, that's right. That's right.
Well, actually, it went back in his truck because it's nice and pearly clean for you there, Bobby.
And we lost Bobby again.
I know. But I know he's listening.
Yeah, he's always listening.
Always watch.
I love that movie.
Me too.
That's one thing that's great about having grandkids. I get to watch all these other movies again that I love.
Oh my gosh, cartoons are amazing. I don't care what anybody says.
We watched the
That's right.
Minecraft movie with the grandkids the other day.
The Minecraft movie was hilarious.
I want to see that one.
I'm a Minecraft player. I'm a gamer in the wintertime.
Awesome.
So it was totally I've played it for 20 years. So I was so excited. The whole family's gamers and they've all played Minecraft, every one of us.
That's cool.
7 Xbox sitting in the house and they all have Minecraft on every one of them. So it was awesome to watch with everyone.
Let's see. Amber is saying hello, by the way, Amber. Amber saying Jonathan and Speed Bump are on the way to the water now to join in.
Speed bump!
Oh man, I have got to get to CatCon and the Gathering next year, or just down there even before then, just to meet Carson.
I gave Carson that nickname because we turned in camping spot. We are going over to see John and Stephanie, and they were sitting there right on the road. So I got out and I said, "Yep, you are now officially Speed Bump."
And literally we had to move him anytime he had to go that way, he had to move. So yeah, he just became, that's where he was.
Yeah, good kid. Good kid. And Destiny.
They are the sweetest little things, and my puppies loved them. Oh,
I
my
bet.
gosh, my dogs loved them.
Tyler goes fishing, saying, "Have fun." He's off to some creek to try his luck. Well, that's awesome. If you're ever out fishing on Sunday morning sometime, Tyler, and you want to jump up fish live with us, just let me know. We get the link and we post the link in chat. You're more than welcome to come up. It was
Well, yeah,
go ahead.
clearly we can use
Yeah.
could use some people who catch fish.
Uh-oh.
I think he was gone. I think he was gone by the time he got there. I hit it like a gar. Really fast. Nope. Nope.
Cold Creek Billy's out there. Hello, hello.
Howdy, Billy. I think it was a gar because it just tapped your other finger board. Real quick tap.
Amber said, "Y'all just met the good side of the kids."
Yeah, the way I see it, if the kids can act good in front of people,
That's right.
something right. Every kid acts up in private from time to time, but if they're not acting up in front of people, yeah, I'm okay with them.
Absolutely.
And mad respect for Jonathan because he always takes some kids fishing.
Dedicated dad. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I really loved, seeing that.
It's amazing.
Definitely all about families fishing together. Absolutely. And even Destiny, even though Destiny is hashtag Team Jody. What the hell, Parker? Parker Pursuit said, got called into work last night. Had some of my rods in the truck. Came out this morning. Someone helped themselves to a few.
Oh, no way.
I can't stand that.
People are terrible. People
Oh
are
my
absolutely
gosh.
terrible.
You know, it's one thing. Hey, Michael Grumpy Vet, how you doing? You know, it's one thing. Somebody's tight on money and they're trying to steal some food at a store or something. All right, I don't recommend it, but you understand it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But taking some fishing rods out of the back of somebody's truck. I mean, if you need to
They
do
were
it that bad, uh,
Jerry, I'll message you. I may have some rods to replace them, brother. I've got some I'm looking to get rid of anyhow. So I don't have any of those great big long 30-foot rods you bank guys use, but those little mini cell towers or whatever you
You do have a 15-foot rod or something.
Yeah, but it's surf rod.
when we first really started doing surf fishing, I thought the dang 10-foot rods we had gotten were long. Then you watch Danny and Parker and all them with was Black Betty 16 foot? Like, good Lord. That sucks. Stan 3 had this is a while back now. He had all of his, not all of it, but a bunch of his hunting gear stolen out of not even in the bag, it was in the back seat of the truck.
The worst thing I've ever had stolen. We went to the West Virginia to Hatfield McCoy to ride quads. I have a custom truck. You can't just go into a store and buy a jack for it.
A hitch,
Or a hitch for it, I mean.
12-inch drop hitch, and
Yeah. I know what you're
We were
saying.
down there, somebody literally stole the hitch off my truck while we were out.
normally the
Wow.
truck was parked at the campground, all this and that. But we, instead of riding ATVs over to check out one of the Hatfield McCoy cemeteries, we took the truck over,
Yeah. Wow.
parked it way down the bottom of the hill, walked up, and there was a fella out at the little house down there at the bottom of the hill. We get up top of the hill, I hear banging because it had a lock on it. I hear banging, metal on metal. Didn't think nothing of it. Figured it was the guy at the house there. Come back down, get in the truck, drive all the way back to the campground, go to hook up to leave the next morning, come back Sunday morning. Hitch is gone. And it dawned on me what the banging sound I heard was. And
Yeah.
yeah,
So
so
we were stranded because you can't just go to a store and buy one.
middle of nowhere in West Virginia. Yeah, you can't just go buy a 12-inch drop hitch. So ended up, our buddy had an 8-inch on his truck, and he was able to go. We got a 6-inch at the auto
Ordered
parts
a
store.
grinder from the campground. Just, oh my gosh, they were hours constructing a hitch.
Unbelievable.
Like
All
that
right.
literally strands people when you have a custom truck.
You see
Yeah,
how we kept
absolutely.
you busy enough that you couldn't tell your dad jokes? You missed your
See?
window.
I know it. Dang it. The plan, everybody's plan worked. It worked. Parker Pursuits, I'm good on rods. Have a ton of them. It's the reels I'm pissed about. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. That, yeah.
Uncle Jeep said he has a custom truck too. Unique rust spots in all the wrong places.
That's funny you say that. I bet mine looks more rusted than yours. The wrap on my truck is rusty. Ironically.
You took a perfectly good truck and made it look rusty.
Yeah, I did. I got a wrap put on it that's all, it looks like it's rusted out and it's got giant bolts throughout it. It looks like an old bomber airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my truck looks like.
Oh my gosh, there's another one leaving somebody stranded. Michael Grumpy Vet said a friend of his had his scooter stolen while he was down on the river fishing.
That's crazy.
Nothing worse than a speed.
I can't stand them.
Robert Modlin says that I should give Parker his rods back. Hey, I don't need Parker stalking me.
Jerry, I'm really sorry I was slacking on my stalking, because if I would, you know, if I was doing it properly, I would know
See?
who took them.
Speaking of Jonathan
Oh, there we
and
go.
Speed Bump, there they are.
Come on,
Hi,
Carmen.
Jonathan and Speed Bump.
Hi.
Hello. How are y'all
how,
this morning?
how you
Good.
doing
How are you
today?
guys?
We're good. We'd have been on sooner, but our battery in our boat was dead when we got here,
Yep.
so we had to go back home and get another battery.
Uh-oh.
All right. Out on the boat. How do you like that, Carson?
It's fun.
He said
So
Fun.
fun.
All
yes,
right. So how the heck, Carson, how'd you get this nickname Speed Bump? What's that all about?
Oh no.
You don't
Sorry.
even know. Did
Because
you
you were
have
sitting
fun?
in the middle,
No.
Carson, did you have fun at the gathering?
Yeah.
Well, what was your favorite part?
right?
Yeah.
Hanging out? Good. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Sure, right.
Did,
Carson, tell him it was my puppies that was the most fun.
oh, you like playing with these dogs? Did you have her puppies there?
Yeah. It's fun. Dad, you should throw jellies out there while we're cut boys do.
Ah, I love it. Parker Pursuits. What kind of truck does V have?
You know what? I'll
Hold
send
on.
you a picture, Jerry. I can't explain it.
All right, here you go. Y'all want to get mad about the dad jokes? Parker said, "What kind of truck does V have?" Danny Stone answers it. Parker, I bet she drives a Humvee.
Oh my gosh. Stop it.
See what he did there? Humvee. Uh,
My truck sits on 35 Mickey Thompson mud tires. Yeah. She's pretty.
Throw that thing out there, Ed. You want Okay. Now we got one more full left. Now where you got that one at? That's a good spot to throw it.
Michael Grumpy says, "V, do you need a step ladder?"
I have amps on it. When you open the doors, electric steps drop down. She was my retirement gift to myself. Okay.
Lisa said that Lisa said Speed Bump told me he didn't like me anymore. Oh my
He
goodness,
said,
Park.
Yeah.
he said that ain't true.
Hey, Dad, there's a catfish.
Parker Pursuits, Jerry said, I took V as more of the Prius type.
Meet me.
What the? There's not a snowball's chance in Hades.
What the what? Oh my goodness. V is the parking lot princess. What the what?
He has a truck and a Mustang. My two sides, my sports car and my jacked up truck.
We used to have a 95 GT.
I'm a Mustang lover, boy. Woo. They're party.
That was actually
But
my daughter's first car.
I prefer trucks, but gas does not like my truck. I get 10 miles to the gallon in it.
What are you doing, kitten? There you go, baby.
You all those geese back there. Just in that little spot.
Hey, Stan,
Yeah.
you see it?
Uh-oh, look at here.
Uh-huh. We're going to try it out.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Got the green JS Signature Series running.
Dad, there's a war.
Oh. Amber says, I'm a Mustang girl myself.
My Mustang matches these rods here. I have the eruption green, which is the chameleon green, so it changes colors in the sunlight, just like the
Yes.
rod.
Yeah. That's right. Was it last Sunday? Last Sunday night on Lance's show, on the River Cats Tackle show, where or was it backstage where somebody showed the picture that you took and you managed to catch the color?
Yes, it was amazing. I was like, I got it.
What the what? Michael Grumpy Vet says Ford's fixed or repaired daily. What the what?
I am not a Ford fan, so I will actually agree with him. Just something about the Mustangs. I can't help it. I can't help it if it's a Ford. They're just a beautiful product.
Yeah, I thought he was
What
gonna.
it is.
I thought he was gonna.
I'm gonna have some choice words for a person here shortly.
I thought he was gonna bust out with the Found on Road Dead version, but Barker Pursuit says, I figured V would power that truck on the souls of her stalking victims. What in the world? Yeah, that's it. Oh, Burrito, at least saying first on race day. There you go. So Ed, how has the Wednesday night show been going?
Awful.
Oh no.
I was out on the water one time. We started 2 weeks late because my boat was held hostage because they repaved our parking lot.
Yeah, I
And
remember
then we
that.
got out. The 1 week we did get out, the water level was 3 feet higher than normal. And then the following 2 weeks, we were rained out both weeks because a lot of debris coming down the river.
Yeah, that's the one of the main dangers, I think, of being out on the water in the overnight like that where it's dark
Right.
is yeah, you got to be careful with that debris. It doesn't take much to get caught up in the anchor line, and
All you need is a tree to come down and catch your anchor line. That boat's going down.
yeah.
And they're talking rain again for this week.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, I can't get a break. Mother Nature don't like me for some reason.
I remember that always used to happen. I don't remember about Pennsylvania, but I know New York was trout season opened April 1st. So you can always count on about the last week of March pouring down rain and blows the river out. And
Yeah.
they did a lot of the stocking in New York, a lot of the spots, and sure enough, all they stocked would be blown right down the river.
The bait that I have has been sitting in the tank for 3 weeks. I got trout in there and I got bluegills. And they're all doing fine.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Let's see. We have Creed Garner fishing. How's it going today? Danny says he's got to take 3 trips through the woods and around the house to grandmother's house, and he'll have all the gear down at the spot. Let's see. Fishing for catfish today. Yes, we have Catchfish with us is fishing for catfish. They've caught the only one so far today. They are looks like there was a little situation there. They're getting under control. They're gonna have to get things set back up again there. So they're muted. Team DNC down here is fishing for catfish. They're just getting out and getting started. And then you got Bobby 922 Crappie Barbecue, even though his name is Crappie Barbecue, he's out there fishing for catfish today. And our good friend Ed Evans, who normally fishes for flatheads, and going to be doing it again on Wednesday nights after midnight. Once the rivers get back to normal there. So hopefully coming up soon, Ed. Hopefully coming up.
Yeah. But my thing is, once it does, they'll be in spawn.
Spawn, yeah. But we do this every Sunday morning from 9-ish to noon. If you want to fish live with us, more than welcome. You can just email me at the number 2, our channel name, 2standsfishing@gmail.com.
That is emphasis on the ish.
Yeah, I tend to run on my own time a little bit.
I don't know what's going on with this iPhone. It keeps saying that the server can't connect.
Creed Garner fishing.
No, so Stan, we
Yeah.
were coming down through here and buddy just drifting over and over and over straight at us. I mean, the holidays always just bring them out.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, and
So we just spot lock and he'll have to go around.
that's all.
This is what Danny Stone needs to get, one of these. Can you see it?
Oh, the boat out there.
No, this cart.
Oh, hold on. Did I go to the? I went to the wrong one.
Yeah, you went to somebody else.
You know, with everybody coming back up, there it is. There you go, Danny.
There you go. Put your rods in here. My lounge chair goes over here, and all the rest of the gear goes in there, and
That
one
is
trip back
awesome.
to the car.
And it's got those 4-wheel drive tires right there. That'd
Yeah,
work.
all terrain tires. Yep.
That's
They're not
nice.
35s like V's, but you know they do.
That is a great cart. I know a lot of surf fishing. You can't do it without the carts.
Right.
And those tires would be good. We had a Walmart one. It was not the best for 4-wheel drive, I'm just gonna say.
Well, this one here actually isn't real good on the sand, loose sand.
All right.
You want those balloon tires for that.
Yep. Here we go. And Creed Garner fishing. I'm a bass fisherman, but I enjoy fishing for everything. I was fishing for cats and carp yesterday. However, he said he might be one of the greatest turtle catchers of our time. Well, you'd fit right in. You're more than welcome. Uncle Jeep says, yeah, turtles can be a pain in the butt, especially when they have those ninja weapons with them. And the pizza. Danny says, I've got one of those carts. Only been in my videos about 100 times, Ed. It was just a segue, Danny. It's just segue into looking at the cart. That's all. Creed Garner saying, I've been thinking about building one of those. It would be a game changer for sure. Absolutely.
They're great for piers too.
Yeah, and if you're doing it's great for that, but anybody knows that's doing a YouTube or trying to film some videos or go live or whatever, not only do you have all your fishing stuff that you need now, but then you've got to have your tripod and all your other necessities out there, extra batteries and et cetera, et cetera. Uncle G, drop a go-kart motor and drop a go-kart motor in that wagon. Drive it to
All right,
shore.
we're back.
All right.
You know how it goes. Weekends, just holiday weekends. Everyone who shouldn't even be on the water ever, they show up.
It's okay. He ran into the bank.
Yeah, he did. He drifted right into the bank. Didn't even look behind him. So I yelled at him, "Hey, bud, are you drifting?" Because he just drifted right in front of us. Hadn't looked back the whole time. Yep,
Wow.
he actually hit the trees on the bank because he wasn't paying no attention.
He had to hurry up and reel in, and now he's running off.
You know, it's just like I've told my kids and family members as far as driving goes. You know, I trust you out there. It's the other idiots that I don't trust. And
Right.
same thing with
He wouldn't
boating.
care.
You know,
He was
what
going to drift right into us.
it's nuts. It's nuts. You know, I know you know what you're doing. You just never know who you're going to encounter. So that's why be safe out there. look around.
I mean, I didn't plan on 2 dogs.
Well, we're
I
glad that
expected
you
that
found it
from
here
the Carp
today,
guys,
Creed.
but not a
Thank you for coming in. Yeah, everybody does those horizontal lives now. See, that we do what we do here on STANday is I have the the pro package for StreamYard, so we have up to 10 people, and that's can't do that on the vertical. So this is what we do. And this, when you do the horizontal lives like this, it's you definitely get to know who's coming in chat, and you notice the names, and it's the same people, a lot of the same people every week. And so we do this. It's basically we're out here having fun, fishing with friends. Catfish is the main thing we do, but we also do like we said, we got Fish John Ed Evans is going for carp right now. But we've had people bass fishing, and we have people fishing for other species all the time. So you're more than welcome if you'd like to come up ever. We do it every Sunday. Definitely much more enjoyable to watch. I agree. And when you're doing the live, it's easier to read chat, and just to definitely, I think it's a better. I think the horizontal, I'm sorry, the vertical. I think it's more of a show than it is about the fishing and stuff. Here you can slow down and you can see more what's going on. I agree. So we are at just about 11:10. About 50 minutes left. Absolutely, they do. Yes. Yep. Trying to compete with the tiki taki.
The thing that irritates me about that is they try to force that stuff on you. You know, hey,
Yeah.
you should have the choice whether you go vertical or horizontal. When they first did it, you did. But
And Creed, how did you happen to find this channel, the show here today? Yeah, they definitely do that in shorts. So they push a lot of the shorts, especially with the That's why you see so many videos, so many shorts with the different sounds. And Uncle Jeep says, "Yeah, no interest in being in the boat on a holiday weekend. Too many crazy people."
No, because this is horsepower restricted here to 10 horsepower, we don't usually see it here.
Mm-hmm.
The
I hear
crappie
you.
guys are kind of rude, but I think that's everywhere.
hey, oh,
Yeah, them dang crappy fishermen. You know how those crappy fishermen are.
I had one day that I went out around him. He was anchored up over a brush pile. I went out around him. As soon as I got past him, talked to him as we went by and all that. As soon as I got past him, bam, he went up, anchored up right on another brush pile right in front of me again. Went around him. Third time, I finally said, "Hey, you want to give me a second? Let me get on up here."
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you. Appreciate that, my friend. If somebody could drop Creed Garner fishing his link.
You could have sent it. Stan. I couldn't send it to you. I couldn't.
Rain, the old gray hair Swain saying, "Fortunately, it's cool and cloudy here. Won't be a bad day today."
You ought to be fishing, Randy.
Oops.
It's two boats side by side in front. It's like all day, could be crappie. Kind of depends on how it hits the transceiver. See, these are all fish. See the space and the shadow.
We're doing the red here,
Thank you, Randy. I appreciate that.
right at the 10. So that's a fish.
That's a lot of work paddling that thing.
And then
Those are nice.
I don't even know what happens after that. Oh, no.
Oh, you're almost at 1,000, my friend.
That's awesome.
Holy cow, that's pretty fast.
So, thank you, Lisa. Randy. Yeah, Creed Garner fishing. Just when they came in there, the link that Randy and Lisa dropped, he's only 12 away, or 11 now, 11 away from 1,000. So if you wouldn't mind, thank you, Look Lady, appreciate that.
Also, Parker hit 7K this week
Just be quick.
or last week. It was very
That's
recent.
right. That's
So
right.
shout out to him.
Michael Grumpy Vet said the kid went out yesterday, had his line cut by a jet ski. What the what?
Now he's 9 away.
Yeah, so if you haven't picked up that link yet, let's try to help him get to 1,000 today. Oh, well, boom, boom, bam. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Creed Garner fishing with the $2 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like he's been here before. He knew the perfect number was the 2 for 2 stands fishing. Thank you, Look Lady. Appreciate that. I Hitchin. I'll check out once the show's over today. I'll check out a couple of your videos. Actually, let's see.
Speed up a little bit.
Are you just gonna stay close by when you go up there?
Burrito said you already subbed to Creed. That's awesome.
Taking the gas tank.
Oh, yeah. Let's take the dog.
Passing it. Okay, I gotta get 3 gallons in there. 2, which one? 2. 2. I gotta put gas in my car. Grab a puppy. Oh, I forgot to grab some items.
I'm gonna pick up.
Oh. I like it out here today. It's kind of cold. It's not hot. This is their porch weather. Bacon. Everyone.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Right, he's up to 994. So he only needs 6 more to get to 1K.
Come on, people, go subscribe to him. It's free.
That's right. That's right.
and it hurt nothing. Literally nothing.
And that's something I used to do. We should start doing that again. Anybody that's getting close to a milestone, it won't be a bunch of numbers, but we'll start doing that again. So it looks like Danny's going to have a good show today. Randy said he'll be in Danny's show in a little while on his way to get the gear from storage. There you go.
Yay,
Who was that?
Randy.
Oh, good.
Yay.
We're saving all these fish for Danny's show. We're just pulling around with no bait.
Well, as a matter of fact, boom, boom, bam. Did you hear that comment, Danny?
I did.
We're saving them for Danny.
Nice. I got a lot of work to do. I just got everything down here. Not even close to being set up. So you guys have got to. And
Hey, you
unfortunately,
feel pretty good today.
well, I tried to go to to one of my bait spots and catch some shad, but unfortunately, the only shad that were in there today were these little bitty ones.
Oh, there you go, Danny.
Yeah, I got a bunch of these little bitty tiny ones right here.
Them little bitty gizzard shads. Man.
Yeah. Yeah. There is one in here that I can see it or not, but it looks like a turtle took a bite out of his belly right there.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty easy to catch.
All right, Warren, I'll check that now.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm going to start banging with a sledgehammer, driving these rod holders into rocks. So I'm going to mute myself until I get that done. But
All
I'm
right.
here with you, love you, and we can't wait to spend the day together.
Yay,
Oh.
Danny.
Who doesn't love Danny Stone?
Crazy people.
Yeah.
I have yet to meet anyone in this league I didn't just absolutely adore.
Absolutely, V. Even the people you may not like, they still have, most of them still have a good heart. So
I just absolutely, I mean, you know, it just, I've been in a year in it, and everyone has been just a pleasure, an absolute pleasure.
Absolutely. We don't even really pick on bass fishermen like my friend Creed Garner here that came in today.
Oh, did I just subscribe to a bass fisherman?
He does everything. He fishes. He's got a catfish. He's got some catfish videos. So.
And we all need to learn how to catch bait. So
We like bass fishing too, so we can't say anything.
That's
We
right.
fish for everything.
That's right. He said he shared out the stream on YouTube and Fish Brain. Well, thank you very much.
But now I want to catch a paddlefish
Oh yeah.
because that looked like a very fun fight the 2 times I've watched somebody fight them.
Yeah, I want to go down. I want to go down south and get on a big gator gar.
Yes, gonna do that in
well,
October or November.
I had a phone call with Creole Catfish and Jeremy before this week about getting down there, and he said we may
Absolutely.
even be able to get on some alligator gar down there. So
Can you see me bringing one of those 200 pounds in? Oh,
Well, if you do, you got to get in the water with it. You know, get a picture.
No.
Oh, just jump right on it, V. Come on, that'd be the picture of the year.
I'm the size of their bait. They'll eat me.
Look at 3 years later, you'd still be able to be holding pictures up. Imagine you sitting there on a 200-pound fish like that. Come on, that'd be cool.
Oh, I'd get on his back. If we catch one, I will get
There
on
you
his
go.
back and take pictures.
And then, sure enough, before long, it'll be like, Oh Lord, here's V with the Gar story again.
I'm gonna come sit with you right side by side. We can share our sturgeon stories and our gator
That's
guards.
right. Oh man.
Be like, did I tell you? You know.
Let's see here. I heard that I got a message from somebody that there may be a new song out by somebody. We're gonna play a little clip of it.
I hope it's not Taylor Swift.
What's the matter? You don't rock with Tay Tay?
If it is, I'm out.
Shake it off. Shake it
Is it by
off.
Diddy?
Oh!
He's doing Jailhouse Rock right now.
Yeah. Let's see here.
We all want to party with
bad
Diddy.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm going to play just a little bit of it, and then y'all can go check out that song over on John Parker's. Here we go.
DJ John's got a jukebox on, casting lines, and he's not alone. The Catfish crew's got the phones in hand, grooving to the rhythm of the Catfish Man. Well, reel it in, throw it out. Catching fish is what it's all about. Casting lines for me and you, with DJ John and the Catfish crew. The river hums a familiar tune. The end of the show will come too soon. Fish are dancing in the water's view, to the beat of the bass and the Catfish crew. Well, reel it in, throw it out. Catching fish is what it's all about. Casting lines for me and you, with DJ John and the Catfish crew.
Okay, there you go. There you go. And that's just a little clip there from John Parker. Let's see.
Come on, dude.
Here with them. Let's see. I'm down in Texas. Plan on going for some Gator Gar this summer. Oh yeah, down in Texas. Yeah, I really want to do some I'm gonna do some gar fishing around here. We just have the long nosed gar, and I think the state record here in Virginia for those is only like 20 some pounds. We were only a couple pounds off a few years ago.
You know who can get you on them gator gar?
Who's that?
That Creole catfishing guide
Oh,
service.
that's right. That's right. There you go. You never
I
know.
mean,
No shameless plug there.
right? But I didn't get anything for that, so it was genuine.
That's right.
That was just
now you
being a
gotta send
friend.
the bill. Yeah, now you got to send them a bill, V. So, you know, when you go down there.
Rangers flying.
We've got, you want to trip, you want to get a taste of that Louisiana experience, a little bit of that Louisiana life. Check out Creole Guide Service.
But I'm gonna tell you something even better. That is two of the greatest guys ever. Andrew and Jeremy are just they're amazing.
You'll get to see Andrew later on today, Lance McCoolguy's channel at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central on the River Cats Tackle Show. And you got Danny Stone. He'll be live about a half hour after the show today. We end at noon. Danny's trying to come in here.
Ohio layers.
Danny's trying to come in here with less than a half hour left and snag the lead, snipe the lead. He's got to beat a 4.7.
I'll take this clothes with me to unload it.
Okay.
What? Oh, yeah.
Let's do one. Here's another new one from John. Just dropped a little while ago. We'll play a little clip from it.
Oh, how am I gonna fish when I get home? My tackle box is gone. I'm so alone. She sold my rods and reels. She turned out all my eels.
I started at 9 o'clock.
How am I gonna fish?
Almost what? 11:30.
Oh, what am I gonna do when I get home? She throwed out all my clothes and she tossed my phone. She took the keys out of my cart, all because of just one fart. Now what am I gonna do when I get home? Oh, what am I gonna eat when I get home? She flushed down all my beans and now they're gone. Now my stomach's gonna cramp.
Oh my goodness.
If I don't hurry and call Aunt, if only she wouldn't have tossed my phone. Oh, what am I gonna do when I get home? She throwed out all my clothes and my phone. She took the keys out of my car, all because of just one fart. Now what am I gonna do when I get home?
So there you go. There's a little bit of it. There you go. There's a little bit of it. That's our good friend John Parker, the professional catfish angler. Real time
I love it when it gets
catfishing.
the blues songs, though.
Let's see, where's Creed at?
Yeah, they keep adding more. I tell the young guy, I said, I know how to do the pulleys, but I said, that thing, you're going to have to show me every time. I'm just not looking that way.
Here we go. So there he is. There's Creed's channel. 4 more. He needs 4 more for 1,000. There's some of the videos there. There we go. Only 4 away from 1K now, so hope that helped a little bit. And we are
I
back.
was up to him after the live. I had to switch to
There
my
you
main
go,
phone
Bobby.
to get back on the live.
Absolutely, absolutely, my friend. I like the way that he came in. Asked who was fishing for catfish today, and that's our big thing. But
Just a little bit.
I fished STANday fishing for trout.
that's right. We've had trout. Warren Farley saying John's getting closer to meeting someone in the music industry. Guy yesterday said his sister, I think, is in the industry. There you go. Well, good luck to him. Good luck to him. Always wishing the best for my friend John. And Creed said that his biggest catfish is 13.86 pound blue catfish. He caught it on a crankbait. Just can't seem
He's
to
got a
beat it
bigger
while
blue
actually
than I got.
fishing for them.
We all had to start somewhere.
That's
Well,
right.
where is he
That's
from? Where are
Uh,
you from, brother?
I think he said Texas, but yeah, if you put it down there, I know that there's some we got a bunch of people that I know what's that Lake Texoma's got some big catfish in it. Couple of couple of big lakes down there in Texas. Some huge blue cats in there.
We're at Texas because I grew up there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I spent a little time in San Antonio.
I lived in Wichita
Spent
Falls,
about three.
Amarillo.
I spent about 3.5 years in Killeen, Texas, Fort Hood.
Fort Hood. Yeah, I was
Grew up in Wichita Falls.
Lackland Air Force Base. There's air run out there, up in the air run outdoors. How's it going? Aaron
Sorry,
saying
no pelicans today, brother.
he's he is hashtag Team Pelican all the way. Says his biggest is 74-pound flathead and 65-pound blue.
Nice.
Uh-oh, that's right, Bugman. That's right. Today is race day. Let's go 500 miles.
I went to that once. I'm gonna tell you, I had an absolute blast.
I've been to it here a couple times.
I went to Indiana. And I picked my favorite car on the fact that it had the absolutely coolest color ever, and it won. We all bet $1, so I won $1. I was like, this one's pretty. It's going to win.
She picks her husband the same way.
I can't say for certain because I can't remember, but I might have been using drugs at that time.
Chris, that's funny. I just did that joke.
Before or after she got her glasses.
Facts.
I just did that joke the other day. We were at I don't remember where we were at, but it was some appointment, and professional appointment. And they say Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and so they were saying something about Mr. Oh, then the movie came up. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the movie with what's her name?
That's My Life.
What in the world is her name?
Angelina
Jolie.
Jolie.
And Brad Pitt, right?
Yes.
And I said, oh, yeah, that was that movie with Brad Pitt. I said, he's almost as good looking as I am, but they were dying. The girl said, yeah, almost. He's almost. Bugman said, if you're ever in Indiana at any time, make a point to go to the track. It's open all year. Museum is often awesome. Even driving down 16th along the front street bleachers is cool.
Yeah, the museum is really cool. Museum's really cool. And just walking out there underneath the track and everything through the tunnel, super cool.
11:38. It is the 22-minute warning.
I'm not even gonna have all these rods out by the time you done.
That's right, Danny. You can't beat me if you can't fish.
I'm not trying to beat you, buddy. I'm trying to fish with you and hang out and have a good time.
There you go.
That's what's important to me. I've always said, just get to fish with the people I want to fish with makes me a winner. I don't have to catch fish.
100%.
right.
Well, I kind of want to catch fish, but yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah. If I don't catch anything, I got to hang out with great people. That's a win in itself.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I want to catch them. I'm just gonna say
Oh, 100%. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, said, well, I hope I don't catch nothing. I'm tired.
it would make hanging out with my friends 100 times better.
It does. It does make hanging out with the friends that much better.
You will never hear me say, I don't care. No, I care. I want to catch one.
41 awesome people watching. Thank you, everybody. We got some over on Facebook.
I'm just hoping all that lightning and stuff stays to the north of me. I think it's going to go north up toward Jerry Parker, so that's his problem, not mine.
You got storms again?
Oh yeah, it's never quit. Yeah, I got
Oh my
lightning
God.
to the north of me, but it should stay fairly well north.
Did you hear what happened to Jerry?
Oh, that happens to Parker all the time.
His rod's getting stolen?
Oh no, I thought you were talking about being called into work. Like all out.
No, Parker told us, he got called into work last night, and when he came out this morning, someone done helped himself to some of his rods and reels.
Yeah, apparently you didn't read the comment that I wrote right after that.
I can't.
Well, I'm saying, I'll just go ahead and tell you because it was way back there. When you said Parker's rods got stolen, I said that was a group effort by a select number of people from the Live Fishing Tournament League.
Oh.
When the year is over, he'll get them back.
There you go. There you go.
Ransom.
Yes, I did miss that.
What just happened?
Wind changed out of the
My chest stripped.
Yeah, if that's Creed said his goal is to get, he's on East Texas. So his goal is to get a 20-pounder this year. But cut bluegill work. If you're going after a 20-pounder, the biggest thing I can say is once it starts getting up into that range, you want to use bigger baits, bigger hooks. I'd use at least some 8/0 hooks.
Show a little leg, blow a few kisses.
That's right. That's right.
Do a little dance. I'm not finishing that.
Get down tonight. I left the one line out. Get down tonight. And if you're looking for a place to get that, rivercatstackle.com. That's who you can use code catch 10. You can use DSO 10.
92210. Stan 10, Lance, or LM 10.
LM 10, that's right.
There's a whole lot of them.
Stan, I think you have one now too, don't you?
That's right. That's right. 2 stands 10.
2 stands 10.
JG 10 now.
JG 10 the other night. That's right. That's right. There's double A fishing in the house. Welcome in. Welcome in. I know I missed a couple of names in there. Yeah, Guard do love some cut bluegill.
Yeah, if he's in East Texas, I mean Brownsville over that area, I mean, he's not too far from Louisiana.
Well, that's right. That's right. And we happen to have a guide in Louisiana that we use, Creole Guide Service.
Facts. Not to mention, I mean, it's Louisiana. Why wouldn't you?
Oh, West Texas. I'm sorry. He's West Texas.
Oh, West Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
long
yeah.
ways away
West
from
Texas out there.
Never mind.
We
That
are
little
down.
state, you can get across there in an hour. What are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Warren Farley is saying Danny's going to be wishing he was close to the truck in an hour or so. Could be lots of rain for a couple hours.
Oh, I'm like, what's going on there? I'm watching.
Lisa said, Danny, hang on. I'm coming on panel. She won't miss comments. I'm just
Hey,
kidding.
give
I'm
me
busy.
solo real quick. This for Lisa. There you go.
There you go.
Well, I'm on a bunch of extra special shifty rocks today.
See there? See there?
Hit the wrong spot and they roll under.
That was my safety meeting from earlier, Danny. That bank, you got different issues in the safety issues in the bank on the boat, but you got them on the bank as well. And that's one of the biggest ones is footing on the bank.
Oh yeah.
It's pop an ankle. It doesn't take a lot. I'm amazed at what Danny does out on the rocks. And he's even said what Parker does is unbelievable. So
Oh yeah. But
It's
I've
mind-blowing.
grown a lot more cautious in my, let's say, vintage years. Because I don't care how big a fish is or how big the rod's going down. I've learned to not get so excited that I run down there and break a leg or something trying to get to a fish. I'll take my time, get there. If he's still there when I get there, I walk away with a good leg.
That's right. That's right.
Once you get to a certain age, that crap takes forever to heal.
Yes, it does. Aaron up in the Air Run Outdoors saying Lake Whitney is a good lake if you're in West Texas. Yeah, fresh bait definitely helps a lot. You'll hear a lot of people say about stink bait and this and that and chicken livers and everything else, and that'll work. That will work. But if you're targeting a 20-pound fish, 20-pound plus, my opinion on big fish is the big fish they can be selective. So because they're the top of the chain. It's there. They're bougie. That's right. They're going to eat what they want to eat, and usually they're going to eat what made them grow that size, and that's whatever the food source is in those waters. So if I'm targeting a bigger fish, that's what I'm going to use, and it's going to be as fresh as I can get it.
Oh. I was like, just pour it out.
Yeah, for the flatheads, live bluegill, crappie, bass, absolutely. I don't know what the regulations are in Texas, but yeah, Uncle Jeep says I'm a big dude and I don't want to pay for a helicopter ride to the hospital if I break something. Absolutely. Oh, that's awesome. Double A catfishing saying Grumpy gonna put him on some big catfish in a couple weeks. That's cool.
All right. Finally got 6 rods in the water. You know, I actually stole that saying from my father-in-law. He always says that. He said, "I'm not old, I'm vintage."
There you Absolutely. Just like just like a car.
Well, not
Burrito.
anymore. They say 20 years is vintage, and I would not consider anything in the last 20 years to be good enough to be vintage.
I know.
I don't know. That's a pretty long time for a piece of plastic to hold up.
That's just it. They don't.
Bugman saying, okay, good luck, Danny Stone. Got to go.
Well, this is actually where I wanted to fish Saturday night during the Midnight Madness tournament. But you got to cross a flooded creek that's really deep. And I have no problem in my 4-wheel drive truck, but Ronnie's car wouldn't make it down here. And we didn't want to leave it somewhere because around here, if you leave a car sitting in a parking lot or something by the river, it's going to get broken into.
That's
That's
sad.
just nuts.
Yeah, so we just opted to take the safe way out. We knew that odds of us catching a fish were cut down drastically, but winning or placing in a tournament wasn't worth him getting a window broken out and possibly stuff stolen out of his car. It just wasn't worth it.
Absolutely.
I leave my cars unlocked and nothing in it.
Yeah, that's sometimes it's more expensive to replace the window and everything than what they could take out from it. But
Yep, just open it up and
That's
look.
the
There's
exact
nothing there.
point.
Go.
If you don't leave anything for them to steal, they'll go in there, go through it, figure out there's nothing there, and leave.
Yeah. And if you lock it, they're going to break it to get in. So you might as well just leave it empty and.
Not in
let's
yours,
see.
Phil. You can leave the doors unlocked, and the locks are, they show like two inches of lock that shows you they're unlocked, and they still break the windows.
Oh man. Danny, Lisa said, good looking shirt, Danny. Good looking shirt.
Right? It is. I got that. Lisa made that special for me. You just didn't know I was going to turn around and use it against her. Oh, we got catfish nuggets for snack today.
Woohoo! Boy, I could go for some catfish nuggets.
We had a big catfish dinner last night. Stacia cooked it up for me and the grandkids. Oh, we tore it up.
And Creed, yeah, carp is a great cut bait for, especially if you have a lot of them there. The big catfish will be used to eating them. Danny, was that you? I know there's a few people that do it, but was that you that was showing the trick about how to get carp really bloody and stuff when you cut them up and save them?
Oh yeah, I kind of learned that from Jerry Parker too. That's a couple of tricks that we figured out on our own. Jerry Parker is a big time. Not just any carp, but common carp is the bloodiest. I mean, we've got the invasive Asian carp and stuff, and they're pretty decent bait, but they're not near as bloody as the common carp. Well, we figured out that if you chop them up, when you first catch them, if you'll slice them below the gill plate, or what I like to do is just cut their tail off and drain them into a bucket. If you chop that tail clean off, it'll drain all the blood out of that carp into a bucket. And then you cut up whatever size pieces that you want to use for bait and throw them in that bucket and let it soak. And you can actually freeze them like that in that blood. And that meat will really absorb that blood and it'll leach out and last a lot longer.
And there you go. There you go.
Well, there's nothing horrifying about that at all.
Oh no. Well, I've seen guys take like little miniature billy clubs and beat the fish up and stuff to get them really bloody before they kill them.
Oh my God.
Man, at least whack it in the head first.
And
that's beating the crap out of a carp, man.
For anybody that's going to if you keep catfish, that's one of the fish I definitely recommend that, like Danny said, you cut the tail, or you can snip a couple of the, you snip one side of the gills, you put them on a stringer and let them just, all the blood will drain out. That meat, then you put it on ice, and that meat will be fresh white meat. Oh, where did Carson go here?
Yep. And I've always preferred cutting the tail off, you know, about an inch up the body from the tail. I prefer cutting that off because when you hang them up, that's the lowest point,
Yeah.
and that blood will drain out of that fish so much easier. If you cut them up in the gills, yeah, they'll bleed, but it doesn't drain the blood that's down below the gills. You want to cut the tail, that's the lowest point, let that drain out.
Up in the air, run outdoors said that Danny, his grandpa, and his friends canned carp for jug lines that you follow in the winter.
Oh yeah, I just hide them under in the wintertime. I just catch a carp stashed under a log. It'd be fine.
That's right, the zombie carp.
The zombie carp. And you know, I've had this discussion with several people. They go, "Oh my God, you're using rotten carp," and I cannot express this enough. When the wintertime, it's colder than your refrigerator, and when you put that carp under a log or a rock, it stays cold. It doesn't rot. It basically dry cures that meat, and it makes it a little firmer, but it doesn't rot in the wintertime. I've stashed carp all up and down the bank, and you know, like a squirrel hiding its nuts, you know, for the wintertime. Got carp stashed everywhere, you know. I go to one of my fishing spots, I go over there, flip over that rock, flip over that log, grab my bait, start cutting it up. Oh, that's a big old lightning strike there. It was a big boomer.
Oh boy.
You know, it takes me about 5 minutes to carry this, just one trip. It's about 5 minutes to get to this spot from the truck, and then 5 minutes back to the truck, get the gear, carry back. And I can do that 3 times. Now, if the lightning starts striking, I can be at that truck in about 45 seconds.
Bobby, Lisa said the video is posted.
Awesome.
And that's right. That's right. Follow the regulations. If you're doing live, especially when you're live, because they do watch your lives. And I'm talking about the game wardens, etc., which is smart.
No, I really, I mean, I can't speak for everybody else around the country, but the game wardens around here, I mean, y'all have seen him on my videos several times. Chris
Yeah.
Barnes, great guy. I get along with him fantastically. Now the game wardens in the past when I was younger, yeah, they didn't care for me too much, but you know, we've grown older and smarter and realized that that they're there to help you, and them catching people doing illegal stuff is a favor to me, because if you're out here doing illegal, using illegal methods and stuff, catching fish, that's harmful to my fishing. Okay.
Exactly.
Hey, you got to remember that. As long as you're living by the law and doing great, he's out there catching those people that are out there screwing you over. And you got to think about it like that.
We've had a strong ODNR presence all weekend up here. I mean, they were checking everybody yesterday, and I've seen the Rangers pass us 3 times today.
Yeah, we hadn't seen ODNR on this lake in 2 years, and our Department of Natural Resources, and they've been out here the last couple of days. So, and we talk to them every chance we get. So,
Absolutely.
I told him to get the people off my lake. I did.
They're all trespassing.
That's
So
right.
could you
That's
get these
right.
people off my lake?
Jigging for flatheads. Air Run saying when he was a kid, had a flat bottom boat, jigged flatheads out of brush piles, and it's fun times. Absolutely, don't see people doing that anymore. They bump. Yeah, I still do some what I call jigging. It's basically suspend fish, but I like to keep the rod in my hand. Like as we're going down the river, I like ticking it right off the bottom. Boom, boom.
Oh, we used to jig all the time.
We talking about dancing or fishing?
Dancing.
I can see V doing either one. I can picture it
That's
in my
right.
mind. No problem.
But can you jig while you jig fish? Dance a jig while you jig fish.
That
Oh
was
wait a
that
minute, can
was
you
a
what?
new that was
We
a new
don't
video.
dance because I'm just gonna tell you, Chris can't dance.
Did he say can you fish and dance a jig? Is that what he
At the
said?
same time. Yeah.
Dude, have you ever watched the sabotage tournament? I had to hula hoop while casting the rod out. And I won that tournament, by the way.
That sounds fun, actually.
Yeah, it
Not
was a
because
tournament
of the
that's come
hula.
up. J Dog and Cody Payne from 3+1 Outdoors. They came up with a tournament that was it was called the Sabotage Tournament. They would spin the wheel, and it would land on somebody's name, and they got to pick somebody else that was competing against them, and they'd spin the wheel again, and it would have you do something really stupid.
I
And
like
so,
it.
As
yeah,
opposed to the normally smart stuff that we do now, but
but yeah, I got picked on so much in that tournament, but it was worth it because at the end of it, I won that tournament, won 2 Uncle Lou rods. Yeah, revenge was sweet that day.
Danny, you seem to do pretty well in those tournaments like that. I seem to
Oh
remember
yeah, if it's dumb stuff, I got it. Stay out of my way.
I
You
seem
know
to
what? Those
remember an Iron
those
Cat
dumb ones are
tournament
the
that
fun.
you won like that, and we were all doing something stupid using that damn Walmart bait. But
Yeah, I won that tournament too, by the way.
yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. You do well in those.
That was the
I
craziest thing.
did.
That was an Iron Cat tournament, and they usually go like 4 hours. You got to catch a fish that's at least 16 inches long in 4 hours. Anybody that doesn't catch one in the first 4 hours, they're eliminated. Then you got 2 hours to catch a fish that's at least 16 inches long. That tournament always goes for a long, long time. It gets stretched out. That particular year, it was really bad conditions. And in the first
It
4 hours, I was the only one to catch a fish. And it was over. And they were like, well, what we do now because we've never had it in this fast.
sucked. That's right. Danny has the record for the fastest Iron Cat tournament in history.
The fastest win on the Iron Cat tournament. I hold that title.
Absolutely.
Got it in the first round.
Dan, who you beat an amazing, I mean, one of the best anglers out there you beat in that tournament.
I
I mean,
know it.
this guy's phenomenal.
Exactly. I know exactly who you're talking about. I think the guy was trying to take his socks off and put bait in them. And I don't
Yeah, I mean, he was trying, but
But the crazy thing about that is Kevin was interviewing everybody during the tournament, and he'd say, "Okay, what's your technique for using this Walmart bait or whatever?" Well, it came my time, and that's when I was fishing with Black Betty, and I had her stuck up real high, and you could see her in the background. And I got in front of the camera and was showing my technique on how I use the dip bait pouch to put the little catfish nuggets in and pack them in there. And I was showing the technique. And when I got away, stepped away from the camera, and we looked back in the background, Black Betty was gone.
gone.
Gone. And I looked out in the river, and she was going upstream like a torpedo because Black Betty floats. She doesn't sink. And I mean, she was flying. Well, I just so happened to have another rod in my hand, and I cast out there and hooked her and reeled her in. And I got her and started reeling in, and I had a 35-pound blue cat on there and won the tournament with that fish.
That's awesome.
There it is. There it is. It's after 12. What an amazing victory today for Catchfish with us. Chris and V with the
Oh my gosh. Look,
4.7 pounder.
that was a struggle. That one was a beast.
Well, Danny, since you were the last one in, I'll let you be the first one out.
All right, then. Well, I mean, got here a little late. Barely got all the rods out before you guys said it's over. But that's okay because we got the rest of the day. We've got River Cat Tackle Sunday coming at you all day long. You're going to go live with me about 30 minutes after this is over. And then later on this evening, we'll be live with Lance McCougal on the Cat's Tackle Talk Show. Stan, as always, thanks for having me up here. a big, huge thanks for Lisa for not coming up and killing the light before it's over. Much appreciated to her. But, you know, I always say the same thing. You're my brothers, you're my sisters, you're my catfish family. God bless each and every one of you because you know that Daddy Stone loves you. And we'll see you again real soon. About 30 minutes.
I love it, Danny. I love it, my friend. Let's see. Carson and Parker, go ahead. Go, Parker. I meant John. Go ahead, Carson. All right.
Right. Thank you, man, for
So,
Yeah.
how long are you going to be out fishing for today, Carson?
we're gonna try to get on Danny Stone.
All right.
Well, I got the link will be pinned at the top of the chat. So I sent it out to a few people, but anybody else that wants to get in there, it's at the top of the chat. I got spaces for 6 people, so get up in there and let's get this thing going.
All right.
All right.
All right. Good luck today. Okay, let's go over to Ed, if you're there.
Say thank you for inviting me in. I know it was a little bit last minute, but it is what it is. You know, I enjoy coming up here all the time. Like I said, this is a new area. This is not my honey hole. My honey hole's currently under high swift water. So I'm hoping for Eric B's carp tournament that the water subsides so I can get back in there because I think I'll have a good shot.
The way I've seen you catch carp, absolutely, my friend. When is
That's
that
the same
tournament?
spot.
Yeah, no. When is that tournament?
It's on June 7th, I want to say, or 12th, something like that. One of them
Something like
Saturdays.
sometime in June. We can
Yeah,
check that out. Check out
it was
Eric
supposed
B.
to be on the 17th, but I got to my spot set up, and here they canceled it.
Oh my gosh!
So
And
yeah,
then there's another.
but I did catch 3 carp that day.
See, that one I had a good chance of winning. And there's another
Yeah.
tournament coming up, right?
Yeah.
Jeff Beal.
Yeah, Jeff Beal, his DIY tournament is on the 31st. That's going to be a lot of fun. And if I get rained out this week, you might see me in the garage again building another DIY rod.
There you go. There you go. Well, as
I
always,
got to
Ed,
do something, you know.
and Ed Evans has after midnight on Wednesday nights from midnight to 4, or what's it been going now?
12 to 4.
12 to 4. That's what I thought. Okay.
12 a.m.
See?
to 4 a.m.
And watch out around that 3 o'clock hour. Isn't that your magic hour, around 3-ish?
Anything from 3 to 7 is like prime time.
And with that being said, thank you, Ed. I always appreciate you coming up. Thank you very
Stan.
much.
Take care, everybody.
All right. And let's see. Who didn't we talk to? Bobby, that leaves you.
Another wonderful day out on the lake. Been a little breezy, but not too bad. I will post a video of the fish I caught just before the live, but as usual, either before or after. But just everybody remember what this weekend's all about. Remember the fallen, the ones that sacrificed to keep this country safe and free. But other than that, just till next time, Godspeed, God bless, tie lines and full string.
Amen. Amen. And catch fish with us, Chris and V.
Yo, another fun Sunday with our friends.
I just love you guys.
Love the anglers. Love the participation from the viewers, and a decent host too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
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 School over Sunday time, winter time, we were having withdrawals from it, so.
Fish it, you got a fish.
Oh, oh,
Oh, you let it go.
oh.
Keep talking to me, maybe he'll come back.
And it seems like it's
Absolutely. Can't tell you how much we enjoy this, brother. And
well. The feeling's mutual. We are so glad that y'all became such a big part of STANday and the catfish community as a whole. Thank you for being out there. We appreciate you. And I can't say enough good stuff about both of you.
so
And
I'm gonna take her to the dock. She's gonna run home and get the dogs real quick, and
Go
we'll
fish
be
with Danny.
on Danny's show.
Congratulations on your huge victory today. I mean, you blew everybody out of the water.
Oh, it's a
Nuh-uh. Ed got
he got
Ed got the
cuteness award.
cuteness award.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. Ed got the cuteness award. He was
Yeah.
on the board.
Yeah, yeah.
But serious, thank you everybody. I can't tell y'all how much it means to me. Love doing this every Sunday, STANday, the Friday nights, the other tournaments, everything that we do as a group. I love all of it. And like Bobby was saying, don't forget what this weekend, this holiday is about. It's not about the active duty right now or the veterans. It's about the ones that gave everything, so that we can sit here and do this in the freedom that we have to sit here every week and tell bad dad jokes and talk about food and without
100%.
without our fallen soldiers, we wouldn't be able to do this. So just take a moment and just give them a little thank and pray for everybody out there. So thank you guys. And with that being said, we're out of here.
God
Deuces.
willing, see you next week.